and also the first time that any of the political parties, NPP and NDC, is seeking to break the 8. And so the stakes are really, really high. Hello.
Hello, yeah. We can hear
Did,
you.
okay. Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, I did hear you.
Okay.
That this year's election is unique in the sense that the first time that the vice president is seeking election, right?
And I said it's the first time a former president in the Fourth Republic that a former president is seeking re-election. And
Oh,
then
F.
any,
uh-huh.
that is former President Mahama in the
Oh,
Fourth Republic.
okay.
And then also, it is the first time that any of the political parties, NPP and NDC, is seeking to break the 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So
understandable.
yeah, and it's a bit unique. And
Okay.
the stakes are also very, very high.
Okay, yeah.
If you speak to any of the political parties, all of them have high hopes that they are winning. Except that we on this part are expecting the elephant to be declared the winner after hopefully by Sunday. We're expecting that the NPP will be declared winners. It goes on and off, but you can hear. Yeah, but I can hear. It goes on and on. Okay. Hello, Ajay.
I can hear you. I hear what is going on.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
But
I just
what?
muted myself. Yeah.
Okay, okay. What are your expectations of this year's elections? Apart from the fact that we all know that we want the NPP to win, what are your expectations?
Well, I think initially, um, we were all a little bit, kind of shaky. But in the moment, I see that there's a lot of enthusiasm in the public, in the sense that people are really optimistic that NPP is going to, take up the helm again. So I'm really
Oh,
confident in what I've seen so far. I've been around. Yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Also, from the analysis that we have gathered
Mm-hmm.
from the special voting, the turnout in Ashanti region, which happens to be the stronghold of the NPP, was about
Mm-hmm.
94%
That's
compared to
impressive.
compared to 56% in the Volta region, which also is the
Okay.
stronghold of the NDC. So
Okay.
if the trends continue like that, then we have high hopes that the victory is going to be one touch.
Yeah.
So it's a prayer that it goes that way.
Yeah. I
I've
think people
also
were. Mhm.
I think that we're going to do well this time in the Volta region.
Hopes. Mhm.
I'm also thinking that the reason why the turnout is low in the Volta region is that most of the NDC people who would have voted for the NDC are not voting because they've seen the project that we have done. They feel a bit disappointed that the NDC could not do same, and therefore instead of coming out to vote for the NPP, they rather decide to stay home and not vote at all. Do you agree? Do you agree to some extent with this assertion?
Yeah, I think that that is a very true assessment of what has been going on. And also in the voter region, I think they feel left behind by the party in the sense that, in the upper structures, they don't seem to have any representation, in Mama's cabinet. So they really feel left out, and they have also seen the what NPP has really done in the past 8 years. I mean, they are human beings. They may say, oh, I mean, they may argue against that, but in their, in the real sense, in their mind, I think they have a real positive feeling about NPP, even if they don't want to vote at all. So it's reasonable that they stay out instead of not, voting for NDC. They will preferably stay out of the vote at all. So that is, yeah.
But Kweku Anyiduho has also been talking.
Yes.
He says that the Volta region has seen a lot of development under the NPP than the NDC. Do you think that is also accounting for the low turnout in the Volta region?
Yeah, well, even if he didn't say it, the people are experiencing what is going on, so he's, articulating it is very positive. It, in the sense that it will really motivate a lot of the Votarians to, some of them, not even if it's not a lot, vote for our party, which is in the long run is going to benefit them anyway. Yeah, we all saw what happened with the NDC, government. And NPP has been around a couple of times. NDC has been around a couple of times. And so if they will really assess both parties, if you are a real normal human being, you have to make a stand, for something. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In recent times, His Excellency the President has been commissioning a lot of projects. Do you think it is also part of the reason why the turnout the victory is going to come on the side of the NPP?
Yeah, I actually think it was the best thing that Nana did in commissioning all these things, because if he didn't, and the table was turned, I know Mama will come and claim all those projects to be his own making, So
just like he did with Professor Mills' project.
Okay, so he has to blow his horn, and I don't think it's even something that has to be debated, because this government has done a lot, in terms of the progress of the country. So yeah, it's good that he did that. There's no question about that.
Okay. We are so grateful for your support. We are grateful for your time.
Okay.
The NPP is a lot dependent on the contributions of the diaspora, and so we are grateful that whenever we call on you, you're able to come and support us.
Sure.
And we, on our part, we are promising that we're going to give you up-to-date information from all the constituencies and let you know that what is happening here on the grounds. And we're sure that by the close of the polls, we are going to be able to celebrate together.
Good, yes, certainly.
Okay.
That's the main reason we all travel down here to, help and assist in any way, any form that we could. Yeah, so
Thank you very much.
That's the result we want.
Okay. Thank you very much. And okay, all the best. Gordon. I can see Gordon on the line.
Yeah, I'm here, boss. I'm here.
Oh, good afternoon.
Afternoon, Chief.
We are in Ghana, so it's afternoon. That's why I'm greeting you. Good afternoon.
Yeah, that's all right. Maryland is very cold, but we are here.
Okay. It's our pleasure that you could join us.
Yeah, thank you.
I know that you have expectations in this election.
Oh yeah, since day one I've rooted for Dr. Bawumia, and for me, I'm very happy at the way things are going. Winning elections is all about turning out the base, getting them excited, come out. A few months ago, you couldn't say this. Oh, yeah, they are
Exactly.
disappointed.
Exactly.
To me too. But right now, the energy that is in town, the energy that everything has picked, and these commissionings and this, regardless, they are saying, say, oh, na nneɛma wei na mo ayɛ dada na mo pa say ɛnyɛ hwee. They still know it now. It's in their mind fresh. They are energized. And that's how you win elections. Once they are energized and they come out, they're coming out to vote now, it's a done deal. It's a done deal. I believe it's a done deal. It's one touch first round. Yeah.
Okay.
See, no. Yeah.
I like your energy.
Yeah.
But some people are also saying that the president should have done the commissioning earlier, not for last minute. What is your take on it?
No, I think it's fine. And one of my kind of Ghana for a repeat. It's somehow true. Yeah, at the end of that, by now, no. It's just in a mood, no, I pumped up this year, no. Yes, he has pumping more. The man, why, you know, now 80 schools on one day, no, everybody's confused. Something like that. In a free dialysis, no, everybody is saying, wow, these guys, you know, very late. I say, yes, better late than never. Better late than never. But the base is energy. That's the good thing. The base is energized. And I believe we win one toss. No second round.
Okay. We're hoping that at the end of the polls, we have the opportunity to have this discussion again.
Sure. I just saw this thing. If they could post these things a bit earlier, if possible, so that we know, even a few hours ahead. I was lucky to see it, you know, so I joined.
Okay. We'll try our best.
Yeah.
And we hope you enjoy our live coverage as well.
Sure, I'll be on there.
Okay, all the best, sir.
All right, sir.
Mr. Appiah, my namesake, please, if you can hear me, let's talk.
Hold on.
You know, don't be worried about it. I'm not taking that. I just wanted to think out of what's good.
Oh, Macho, Obi wa Professor Kasaohu. Mr. Daniel Appiah.
Yes, sir.
My namesake, welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Macho Bibi Aboko.
Everybody adom bokora zo.
I am say okay Pia chanting na me no okay Pi no.
What's it?
Na elections no who is saying? Of course I know say you have expectations, but who is saying generally?
Yeah, for the past 5-6 days here, maybe draw around on a day. Now me and me can deny no one who na ye kakra.
Okay.
But you bad down na amount for firm kasa no. E hu say na ente head antisa gidi.
Okay.
We a palma. Se si akwa no manya course na manya for some friends be a minimum we almost say amount for stranded or cars na say one heading.
Okay.
But me call na me wo bant me free oba na brepo school for be free kono ngo duma side ho be go be bre amunya ba senko.
Oh, okay.
And also Western region, it been so called Western North.
Okay.
And me also make cousin mo freely go back. Your mom call Brassport is car near head office.
But Legon for no there, bet me aka so bet me aba national head office. Car enko how mo ye cars ho adwuma. Omo frɛ say ABCC I be to corner of near there to bet me aba.
Okay, there's on free. Is more a Brassport was almost on train, but I'm saying.
Okay, or Brassport no more arrangements or her. A hand so more arrangements or hand. Yes, so I'm trying to bet me aka or her. But as and when your information, no, yeah, be mama so maswati. Say a bus do her.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah. And only problem.
Challenge kakra say why almost every more muska bounce you are sending the beer mom anti say.
Okay. And numbers in the big here, numbers in the big
yeah. Well, by bus on this one, your numbers no more. Yeah, pink one.
Yeah, of course.
You may have me hope say by Sunday morning, dear.
Okay. And yeah, that's it. So that we are doing or honey, yes, say my dad, bebree.
No correct.
Name ye pese ye ka kire mo say ye bebo we homode na yama mo information a ye authentic pa. Na fe omo so a omo di amanyo semachi ache no so ye no mo di nkomo na omo di nchiremu e dey every step of the way. Nti ye that it.
Yes, yeah, that's pa no mo di mo so bo nyame nka mo pa.
Okay.
Bible translation.
Yes. Obaya. Pacha otiminka. Prince. Pacha Prince otiminka ye ni komo kakra. Prince Pacha otiminka ye ni komo kakra. Al-Hassan, Pacha otiminka.
Me too, Kao. I can hear you very well.
Thank you very much. Welcome to our live transmission of the 2024 elections.
Thank you very much.
And we are coming to you from our national headquarters here in Accra.
Okay. I'm currently in.
You are currently where?
In Upper West. In Wa.
Oh, okay. Can you give us an update on what is happening there?
Everything is going on well. I think the campaign has been well organized at this side of ours. I believe there is hope for it here. I believe there is hope that the seat take it. Even though there are some areas that are pro-NDC, that are NDC stronghold, they are even trying to vote scared and blood. So I think with that, we can take the seat.
Okay. I've also heard reports of a lot of skirt and blouse requests in the north. So yes, I do not. What you just said confirms what I have also heard. And there are also reports that God willing, this time the NPP is winning the northern region. Can you confirm that also?
I can only talk about only Upper West.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
There's high hope here.
Okay. Did you follow the special voting?
The special voting.
Yeah. Did you follow it?
No, but then I was a little bit vague.
Okay. Because I asked because I also wanted to know the turnout, whether it was that massive. I think from the information I gathered, I think it was about 74% turnout.
Okay.
So far, I think the largest, the region with the largest turnout is the Ashanti region, which is 94%, and I think it's good news for the NPP. And then also in the Volta region so far has accounted for the least turnout so far. So we are hoping that in the general, yes, exactly. We are hoping that in the general election the turnout should be as low as possible in the Volta region and as high as possible in the Ashanti region. Al-Hassan, is there any message you want to leave with us before you go?
For now, the only issue is that we should all try and tell our friends and families, even though some people don't want to go out to vote, but let's encourage them, especially those that we are closer to. Let's encourage them. Let's give them hope to go out and vote. Well, a lot of people don't want to go out to vote, but I believe that with our encouragement and the way we talk to them, they will be willing to go out to vote. Currently, I was just trying to convince my brother's workers that they should go out and vote. They are not willing to go, but I was just talking to them when you mentioned my name. After this, I will go back to educate them more to go out and vote, why they should go and vote for the elephant.
Okay. But is there any particular reason they don't want to go out and vote? So that in our advocacy we can address that.
It's just the appetite or the way they hope they have another government.
Okay.
What is happening? That's why they try to convince them why they should vote for PNP.
How about his recent commissioning of projects? Has it not in any way changed their perception?
The commissioning of the because it's the south, not the northern part. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, thank you very much for your time. We are grateful, and we hope that you will be able to count on you in when we start the transmission of the election. Thank you so much. Okay. Alasan, thank you. Prince, can you hear us?
Yes, I'm with some team around Bantama High Road.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 or 2 over there. Yesterday we had a virgin night at Bantama.
Okay.
So the place was very busy. NDC was having one of their you usually call it street jam, but people weren't there at all for the first time. Bantama used to be a place that you're doing a jam, the whole place would be booming up, but a lot of people weren't around. So we did a virgin night throughout around 1 a.m. or so that we finished. This morning as well, we are going store to store, house to house to make sure everything is on the right path.
Okay. How about the turnout? Are we also expecting a 90% turnout in Bantama?
Bantama, we are going to do about 96, 98.
Okay.
People are eager to go and vote. We don't want any change. Basically, I'm here with some security men and doing some kind of talks analysis. They are preparing for tomorrow. They told me that they have to be at the post at 6 a.m. tomorrow. And they are all praying that nobody will come there to disturb because they want peace. And I believe that we are going to have a very good turnout and possibly we are going to get numbers to vote for us.
Okay. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have the pleasure of talking to you also on the updates on how the elections are going in Bantama, and also possibly if you are able to go to other places, we can also talk about what is happening there as well.
Definitely. Tomorrow I'll be busy running around, so anytime you'll be on the show.
Okay. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, my brother.
Okay. Danny, can we talk? Danny, if you can hear me, we want to hear a few words from you. Captain Billy. Captain.
Can someone talk and go back to what I'm doing because I'm
exactly. Samuel, please. Can you go ahead?
Okay, currently at Tahapo, precisely as Chiefin of District Capital Kenya said.
That is where Gideon Boako is contesting, right?
No, Gideon Boako is Tanonof.
Tanonof. Oh, okay. Who is our candidate?
Patrick Bano. This is the second time.
Okay, second term. Okay. And what are his chances of retaining the seat?
Yeah, he would definitely retain the seat. Just that there were 1 or 2 issues that some people were not happy with the issue regarding to the roads. But thank God, now they have been able to asphalt the Kenya CVDM road.
Okay.
But the Kumasi main road is still ongoing.
Okay.
So I think that one is quite okay. But there was a few challenges with people that when they were sharing the apprenticeship machinery, that is the sewing machine and the hair dryers, some anticipated they were supposed to get it, but they did not. We have been able to water grounds, and we've made them understood that it's not a one-day job. And there's even first time experiencing that in the constituency, so they should believe in and still give him the mandate for him to continue that good job he's doing. And really, they have understood us. So now things are okay.
Okay.
But we won't be surprised. We won't be surprised if the president vote becomes a little bit higher than vote.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Were you able to follow the special voting?
During the time of the special voting, I was at the Accra for the training exercise. So
Okay.
I was not able to join, but currently I'm at the EC. We are preparing grounds, ballot papers, looking at seals, arranging them, boxing them, and the voting materials to be transported to the various polling stations across the land and breadth of the constituency.
Okay. I think you're doing a good job, and we must commend you for that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Is there anything that we should be worried about, especially with the people talking about flashpoints, people arming themselves, and then these macho men all over the place? Do we have any situation like that in your place?
Yeah. Honorable Collins Dauda started something like that, but thank God there is a new TBN barrack commission at the Tunapur South. And therefore, with the soldiers being on grounds, things has come to normalize. Even last Tuesday, there was a health walk going on in the NDC candidate hometown. That is Jebu Omainison Totroso. But with the number of people who came out to join MPP for the walk, they wasn't okay. So they started with some fight and other stuff. A few people were injured. And just after that, I will commend the DC for that. The DC really warned the district police command that you will not be there to tolerate any nonsense. And therefore, if you do not bring the perpetrators to book, you will seek to him that he himself gets problem that he's causing for himself. And thank God, the next day morning, 13 people was arrested. And DC Collins Dauda and team came there, made a whole lot of noise. They did not mind them. But in the evening, unfortunately, there was arranging for them to be sent court for them to be remanded. But unfortunately, court couldn't do sitting, and they gave them bail. And now the NDC is preaching peace by themselves. That look, if they do not go peacefully, it will end up by MPP arresting them, and they can't even cast their vote to achieve what they want. So now there is peace in the constituency. The only where that we are still praying that our votes will not decrease is Sunapur South, Sunapur North, where Deputy Minister for Youth and Sports, there was a lot of expectations, but I think we couldn't deliver to expectation, and therefore we are praying that people will be able to still give us the needed vote. We will still win, but the votes may be a little bit difficult because NDC have a major competitor, and he being a deputy minister for sports, they have been able to commission around 160 something AstroTurf and his own region, and even the constituency. That was difficult to get an AstroTurf, and now that they are forcing to complete an AstroTurf there, it was actually pleasing people off. But we really talked to them that Baomi administration will be an administration that every region will benefit from the cake. So they should still give clusters and give us their vote.
Okay. Mr. Maku, thank you so much for your comprehensive report. And we're sure that tomorrow we'll get to speak to you again as you go around the police stations and the various constituencies. We're so grateful.
Thank you, sir. I'm grateful too.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome, sir.
Okay. Mr. Entry, if you can hear us, can we talk to you? Mr. Entry. Captain, if you can hear me, please. Candy, let's hear your voice. Mr. Rashford.
Sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Please,
thank you.
Where are you talking to us from?
I'm now in Takoradi. I just left Accra this morning. I just arrived home and I joined. So I'm in the house at the moment. I'm just finding something to eat and hit the grounds. So as at now,
okay.
I don't have very much information to give. I was in Accra the whole week. So
okay.
I'm now going to hit the ground and find out what's going on.
Okay. But
okay.
some bit of information. During the special voting, Ashanti region recorded 94% turnout. Volta region 56% turnout. Are you excited about this information?
Yeah. Oh yeah, really, really impressive. At least it should have been 100%, so that we know for sure victory is on the way. And I'm hoping.
Okay.
I don't have the percentage of the eastern and western region which took place yesterday. I don't have much information about that, but I'm hoping that to be encouraging.
Okay.
So that
tomorrow I'll be giving you updates on all the percentages of the special voting. I'll be giving you that, and so that you will be able to compare with the general election and see if it is something that we can be excited about. Yes, please.
Okay, that would be impressive. Okay. So I'm now going down and hit the road. Yeah. So I'll be visiting.
But before we let you go, we know that Central region is not looking that favorable for us. Can you say same of the Western region?
No, Western region, so far so good. It's favorable for us. The place that is being a little shaky is Kwesimi Team constituency. Kwesimi Team Anaje area. That's a bit where Dr. Ama is, but gradually he's recovering from that shock. People are now getting to understand the whole situation. So hopefully, I know it will be positive result for us. Yeah. But for for the other
constituencies, it looks positive.
It's intact. It's intact. Yeah, it's intact. And
okay.
There's no cause for alarm. Okay.
Since you just got to Takoradi, we'll allow you to go, but we also want you to assure us that tomorrow you will make time to talk to us as and when you go around your inspection of the constituencies.
Definitely. Sure.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay.
And thanks for talking to us.
Thank you too.
Okay. Just as Chairman, we want to have a short discussion.
Diaspora, yeah.
Yes.
About the empty diaspora.
Yes.
Yeah, we are here.
Chairman, please.
Don't put me on the spot. I don't know the program.
No, don't worry. This is just we won't ask you questions you will not be able to answer. Ladies and gentlemen, we are fortunate to have Chairman Joe Menu join us in the studio, and we cannot allow him to leave without saying a few words to us. Chairman, you're welcome.
Thank you for this one. I just walk in to see what was what's going on. Apparently, we all came down here to close the deal. As I always say, close the deal.
Okay.
So a couple of days ago, I was with Dr. Newton, town to town. I don't know, we visited maybe about 10 towns, and it was very, very encouraging.
Okay.
And we expect at least maybe about 90% in
Busumche.
Yes.
Okay. I think Dr. Duchum has done tremendously well.
Yes, he has performed extraordinary work for this party. Yeah, I think will go down in history as one of the best performance, that we have seen as a party. And fortunately, if we win, he will continue to expand his STERM education that is flourishing all over the country. Building school, changing, the perception of kids being dressed in a formal, sitting in the classroom, all that brown and what those kind of stuff belongs to the history books.
Okay.
He's now changing the complete outlook for the kids, so that the kids, when they go to the classroom, will be excited to learn.
Okay.
And so we are pleased. We are pleased with his performance. And this is not just pumping him up or anything. It's there for everybody to see.
I saw somewhere on social media, someone said he should be made the education minister for life. Do you agree with that?
Well, you get to a point where you reach your max, and I think his goal is to transform the education to a point where Ghana will be self-sufficient in terms of producing quality students, so they can come out and help the country in terms of the new transformation we all want. I mean, it's building a society where we all can appreciate the growth of the economy that will impact everybody. So people won't complain about this, that, and then also the Tibet stuff. That let me add, Dr. Fred Asamoah. He's also done a wonderful job. And then you see what is happening in the Tibet sector of the education, the Ghana Ministry of Education. He is also very, very good. And I wanted to go there, but my body was just.
I get it.
The traveling and stuff like that. And I think when we get these guys in place in Parliament, we can implement some policies that will help the average Ghanaian improving the quality of life. Okay. And that's what we are all aspiring. And I hope the Ghanaian, I would say the Ghanaian population, I was going to say Ghanaian community, but
as I understand.
So the Ghanaians will appreciate what this government has done and will continue to do. These folks, NDC, they just promise and they cannot deliver. Their policies are hollow, okay? They cannot perform what MPP government, we always come in with new policies, implement them, and because we use the money to do these things, people think we are not sharing the money among the average folk. If we give you the money to buy food and stuff like that, the next day you complain that you don't have roads, you don't have schools, you don't have this, you don't have that. We are using the money that we borrow to build infrastructure that will live for most lifetime. Okay, that's what we are hoping that the Ghanaian population will understand that if we are not doing it for ourselves today, we are doing it for our children, the next generation. Okay. That's all we are asking for. So give us a chance to continue what we have started, and Ghanaians will see the results, not today, not tomorrow, but in the near future, where your grandchild or my grandchild or my children's children will be the ones that will talk highly of us, that we came, we delivered.
That's fine. Chairman, this is a quick one. I'm sure you followed the election for some time.
Yeah.
What is the difference between this year's election and all the other elections that we have had?
This year's election, I think, entails approaching it differently. And I think when I was here last year, we were talking to Dr. Baumia. In fact, I said door to door at that time, when we came last year, he said, Joe, it's going to be a retail campaign. That means door to door, maybe room to room, everywhere. We have to hit the road. And another thing that we can't forget is to allow NDC to be the leave a vacuum for the NDC to be the control of events. We cannot allow. I posted something today on one of these platforms saying that tomorrow on all the TV channels, we have to have an eloquent communicator. Keyword eloquent communicated on these TV stations so that they can debug all this NDC propaganda, because they may say, "Oh, seeing it happening here, our guys are on the show, on the studio, giving them the correct information instead of listening to these propagandists, because that's the name of the game for these guys." So we will be on our toes tomorrow, and we will not allow them to get away with any misinformation to mislead the general public, making them think that they won, which in fact may not.
I think that the NDC has a tendency of setting the minds of their followers to the fact that whenever they lose elections, then the elections has been rigged.
Well, that's just the communist tactic. These are communist tactics. Set them up.
Yeah, because I listened to their conversation, even on social media. I just read one by Palmer Vomawo, who says that if the Electoral Commission declares the election in favor of Dr. Bawumia, then they will take over the republic because they will not allow the elections to be rigged.
Who the heck is he? What? See, these people sometimes they talk out of their, what? Who is he? Who are you? Who are you to say you take over? You take over what, the country?
Yes.
I mean, please.
Because they have a perception that the NDC must win, and therefore, if the NDC does not win, then the election has been rigged.
Is that 8-year turnaround thing is of no use to anybody, because we come here 8 years and we are, propagating and doing and improving this infrastructure where people's lives, will end in a very positive way. Why should we leave the scene for you to come here? Every time we leave a scene, and these people come over,
they come and mess it up. And then we come and
don't know the policy that we know how to implement our policy. So they come in, they don't know how to continue our policies, and they mess it up. So we cannot allow these guys to come in and mess it up. We have to continue to finish the job that we started, okay? So that they can come. How many times have you seen this NDC government come in that implemented policies that really, really curtail poverty and stuff like that for the average Ghanaian?
No,
none.
They can't.
They don't. I mean, you come out with a 24-hour economy. You can't even explain yourself. It's a slogan. We already have 24 this thing going on.
Yesterday, I was on a certain station with one of their former MPs, Honorable Ashiyama, and he was talking about the 24-hour economy. And I told him that whoever gave them the 24-hour economy has done them more harm than good.
Yeah.
Because I felt that even the flag bearer of the party has not been able to explain the concept very well. How do you say you're bringing the flagship program that is voluntary and not a policy? And I'm sure that they have not even developed the paper for the concept.
The slogan, they heard it from somewhere. Maybe he went outside in the US somewhere, one of these countries that he heard it, 24-hour economy. So let's go and say that in the general public and people will buy it. It has to be a policy, written policy, that people can question, the implementation of that policy. Because you can't just say that, and if you listen to it, it's everywhere. Everybody is planning, you can work at night and all this other stuff. But it doesn't make sense. You bring a policy, you should be able to explain how the policy is going to work. How are you going to implement this policy? How is it going to affect average Ghanaian? Is it going to improve their lives? It'll put money in their pocket? And they don't. It was a slogan, and it has falling flat.
Viewers, I told you that I'm going to speak to all the people who matter so far as this election is concerned. Unfortunately, we have one of the people who have been around, has followed the elections for a long time, and is sharing his perspective with us. Chairman, I want to read something from the wall of Manasseh Azure. He says that in my conversation with some Ghanaians, particularly members of the opposition National Democratic Congress, one statement has often come up repeatedly. There's no way Bawumia and the NPP can win this election unless they rig. And he goes on to say that from where he sits, no, that is the conversation he's having with the NDC. It just ties in with what you told me, that the NDC is setting up the minds of Ghanaians and their followers that if they lose this election, then it has been rigged. But this, he offers a perspective, and I want to share it with you. He says that from where I sit, it is difficult to rig elections in Ghana.
Yes.
Our electoral system is one of the most transparent processes in the world. Despite the challenges and inefficiencies encountered in recent times, I follow the admirable transparency in the printing and the distribution of ballot papers. I also know how transparent the process is on election day. Rigging in the magnitude that can alter the people's mandate is, however, possible with extreme carelessness on the part of the opposing parties. And so it ties in with what you said, that it is only, of course, and the NDC have demonstrated with time or over time that they are unable to collate even their own results.
Elections are won at the polling station. All elections are won at the polling station. If you don't have your guy at the polling station counting the ballot papers and signing off, if you can't collate
your results,
these things are done at the polling station.
Exactly.
And before they are transmitted to the even to the
EC stream,
to the district. And then it comes to the regional before it comes here. So you sit on your comfort zone and making all this noise and saying somebody's going to rig the election. I mean, the thing has gone to Supreme Court and they said, hey, and I think one of the Supreme Court judges said the elections are won at the polling station. So go there, stay there, and count your vote. If you don't have it, don't come and blame the EC, that the EC did something. It's very, very tough to rig elections in Ghana at this particular time that we are in. So forget about all this propaganda. They are setting the minds of their folks who really probably don't have like I've always said, if true elections are held in Ghana, NPP can never win election.
You mean the NDC?
Yeah, I mean NDC can never win election in Ghana. If everything is fair and square, NPP will always win elections in Ghana. All the past elections that the NDC won were through fraud. I'm telling you, were through fraud.
Well, I mean, are you speaking from our election petition in the 2012 elections?
Yes, our election petition. All the elections that NDC have won in the past were through fraudulent means. NPP, we have the numbers. And if I'm encouraging our members to go and vote, we will always win elections. When we come, we perform. We need legacy projects on everywhere around the country, and people do appreciate. Look at ambulances.
Yeah.
Look at the ambulances that we afforded.
Every district.
Every district
has an ambulance.
Yes.
In the past, it was a luxury.
Yes. So look at hospitals that we've listen. Kufuor came, he introduced all these intervention programs. Tell me which NDC government has introduced a significant program that has really helped all Ghanaians. You name one.
That would be difficult.
Yes, because they don't think forward. All they think about coming in and share the kiddie and then blame everybody else.
Okay.
So we are not going to allow these guys to use propaganda to win elections in Ghana anymore. We are on our toes, and our guys should be on their toes at the police station, and no shenanigans. No shady deal.
Okay.
We have to feed our guys on the police stations. Hey, that's what we got to do. We got to do that because the battle is very, very winnable for us. So we don't want to tolerate any nonsense from these guys because they just want to pick a fight.
Exactly. I think that they've said themselves. Recently, I was having a conversation with one of my friends, and it actually was about who was winning the elections, and I told him they should go to sleep. We win the elections. The first thing he said was, "We have our petrol and matches ready." Like, if you're going to win the election, is that how to prepare?
See, that's what I'm saying. They're always using scary tactics, to scare people not to go and vote, or something like that, so that their few numbers can go and vote. And it is somewhere in the U.S. Some of these tricks were used in some of these conservative countries, counties and states. So it's a communist tactics they always use. But as Democrats, we have to be on our toes to manage what we can do.
Okay.
And with all the help from every member of the diaspora.
Before we take your that message, there's this particular question I want to ask you. The EC in the past were receiving all the results in a certain place they call the strong room. This time they are saying that the collation should be done at the regional level. They are only going to receive 16 regional collated results, then put it together and then declare the presidency. Do you think it's a good idea?
Well, MPP, we are always ahead of the game in terms of coalition and getting our numbers. We use MPP USA, use this is what they call it, Emprama program. That's how it was tweaked.
Okay.
It came down here. That's how much you use that to implement. And we knew the results before the general public.
Okay.
So we are ahead of the game.
Okay.
We are ahead of the game, and I think we will know the results before everybody else.
Okay. Okay.
Because we have competent IT guys working.
Okay.
Everywhere.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Nana Poku, before we take Chairman's closing remarks, you're welcome to our live coverage of the 2024 elections.
Thank you. You guys are doing awesome job. Thank you, and sorry for being late.
No problem. We know where you are speaking to us from.
Right now I'm speaking from Chado in Accra.
Oh, Chado, that is Lada de Kotopon.
Yes, sir.
How do you assess our chances over there? If you've been on the ground?
I've not been so much on the ground on Dade Kotopon, but at least based on friends and family that live here that I'm able to talk to them, there's a 90% assurance that we are claiming Dade Kotopon. So there's no cause for alarm. But where I have worked so well that I'll be going there tomorrow to go and vote is Ayeswano, a seat that belonged to MPP that we lost.
And we have never been able to pick it back.
That we are picking it back this time by the help of MPP USA and MPP UK. We went to the grounds and the atmosphere is so high that Miss Ida Esiedu is claiming that seat. And I'll be there. So tomorrow, that's where I'm going to vote. So I'll be reporting live from Ayeswano to the center as the proceeding is going on. And from there, I'll move on to Okre, which is also my second constituency.
Okay.
That is Damboche's.
I've been to Okre before. Constituency.
Okay.
Yeah, that is.
And for that, as usual,
we know the outcome already.
That's right. So
anyway,
far so good regarding my constituency. Everything is cool.
Thank you for your first words. You said that you will be giving us updates as and when you go around. We are grateful for that.
Oh, you're welcome.
We're grateful.
We need to finish hard. Getting 9 minutes to the election. All that we need is operations. So we have to intensify our operational duties to make sure that the weighted victory that we are all working on, we achieve that. So rest assured, tomorrow I'll be reporting live from Ayesuano constituency and Okre as well.
Okay, thank you very much, Ms. Nana Poku. Initially, when I saw Nana Poku, I thought it was incoming vice president.
He's Napo and I'm Nana P.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
You're welcome. Okay.
Doctor, is it Dr. Bafo? Dr. Bafo, if you can. Dr. Bafo, please, if you can hear us. We want to have a word with you. They're trying to connect. I was coming to take your closing remarks, so you don't need to go yet. Okay, whilst we wait for Dr. Bafo, Chairman, what advice are you giving to people who are, quote and unquote, afraid to go and vote because they feel that maybe the NDC may cause mayhem?
No, everybody should feel free. Do not allow yourself to be intimidated by NDC. Just get your clothes ready in the morning, go in, vote. When you vote, please don't hang around too much. You can go home. And don't allow anybody to intimidate you. They know they cannot win. So they want to use intimidation.
Okay.
So don't allow yourself to be intimidated. We got police officers and even some places, some soldiers are, guiding some of the rough areas.
Okay.
But do not. We know as MPP, we are going to win this election.
That's positive.
We have all the facts behind us.
Okay.
We have produced, we have performed, and the results are going to show that the general public, even though we have some economic issues, but what we have done so far completely outweighs
the challenges
that we
and also based on the fact that the challenges we face with COVID.
Yeah.
Because with COVID, I think that I have read several World Bank, IMF reports that says that COVID has affected so many countries, sending a lot of people down.
Yeah, not even to cut in. Even the U.S., the mighty U.S. We live in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
I live in California.
Okay.
They always, these issues about, there was a time when I went to buy 18 eggs at this thing for maybe $3.99. All of a sudden it jumped to about $6.99. Okay, that's more than 50%.
Yeah.
More than
100%.
100%. So this economic issue that people are complaining is global. It doesn't pertain to Ghana alone. But sometimes it's hard to break it down to average Ghanaians. They think,
I think that because of politics, because I have heard the former president when he went to, he was, I think, one of the universities in the US. He said that COVID has devastated the economies of Africa, and therefore development partners should come to the aid of Africa. And then suddenly he comes to Ghana and says, oh, COVID did nothing, and that we have received more support in terms of COVID, and therefore everything is all right.
Let me quote you something verbatim from John Mahama. He says, in politics, you lie some and you tell the truth some of the time. So when you have a leader that you think is going to tell you lies, okay? And you have a person comparing to Baumia, who is very straightforward, no corruption detected since he's been in public life, and you compare these two, and you want to vote for John Mahama. You know, I'm sorry, your head needs to be examined. No, I'm just being factual. This guy has been corrupt from Mel's time. Even your own president investigating you
on the Embraer jet,
yes.
I suppose.
Yes. And then this
Air Force One, the Airbus.
Airbus. This corruption continues to drown him, and he wants to get out of this. Ghanaians are smarter than that, and they want to use the Ghanaian verbiage for Takashi to come in, and then what? I mean, 4 years. What are you coming to do in 4 years that you couldn't do in your last 4 years? Or last 8 years when you were in power?
Chairman, you're getting me excited. You know, I was going to say this was going to be your last words, but I mean, this is a former president who says that you cannot do anything in 4 years. You come into government the first year, you're using it to assemble your cabinet or your team. And then you have another 2 years to work. And then the third year, fourth year, you are going into another election.
Yeah,
so, I mean, I think that Ghanaians should note that this man is just coming for the sake of coming and not to do anything meaningful.
Well, I think his problem is he's the only Ghanaian president that lost his second term.
Yeah.
And it pains him.
Exactly.
So he's thinking about his own personal, listen, not on the national level, his own personal listen. He wants his own personal grievances to transcend the national issues. And that we should not allow that. You know, as a leader, you come in, you have to think about things you can do to improve the lives of the average Ghanaian. Not about you. Who you have your kids somewhere in Dubai buying
properties.
Not property. One of the sons on the team.
Really?
Yes.
I thought he was only playing football. I didn't know he.
So you see these things, and sometimes you feel sorry for the followers. The followers of NDC, that they appear to be either ignorant of the fact on the ground, or they just be, you know, I don't even know how to describe some of these guys. But, you know, we are all Ghanaians, and we do not separate them. I mean, if this senior high school, every Ghanaian is benefiting, every family. We did not segregate NDC and PNC and all this. Every kid is benefiting. Imagine if this kids were not in school. Can you see the kind of crime that will be occurring around this country?
Chairman, you see, I keep saying that when I want to say, Chairman, thank you, then you bring in a new perspective. You know, in the past, if you were in the traffic lights, you see these young kids selling PK, dog chains, and what have you. Now that we don't see that anymore. You understand? So, and I wish I could read to you one of the perspectives of Manasseh on Dr. Baumia and the NPP. He says that truly, if you, as a Ghanaian, you want to gauge that you have benefited from the national cake, the real yardstick is the free SHS. Because his relatives in the village are not denied access to free education because the free SHS is anti-political party.
I'll give you my own background there. When first time I started for Common Entrance Form 2, okay, I got admission at Addis Ababa, okay, and my older brother was there. So man says, "Oh, your brother is there. I don't have money. I don't have money to support both of you." So I had to sit around till I get to Form 4. And when you get to Form 4, you pass that. You can't go to the top schools. The top schools, they think you are.
Oh, okay, you are old.
You are old. So I end up going to Singani Secondary School, you see. So these are some of the things, and you know, Dr. Adichum and I, you know, we are very close. So we talk about our backgrounds and stuff like that. That it is very, 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 very critical that we maintain this PHS distance because we know what it did. Some of us in the past.
Exactly.
You know, I could feel that I didn't want to eat. You know, when my daddy says I couldn't go to a disco, for about a month, I refused to eat. But it didn't help because daddy said there's no money.
Okay.
So what can you do? So my fellow patriots, please stay on course, and everybody should go and vote. Encourage when you go to vote, take people with you. Go to your next door neighbor, ask them if they have voted. If they haven't, if you have to give them a right to go and vote, please do, because this election is critical for the survival of a dear party and country. So wish everybody good luck, and hopefully we can come back tomorrow evening and hear some good news.
Thank you very much, Chairman. Okay, we're grateful.
Thank you.
I told you that I'll be speaking to people who are deep in politics and who are deep on several perspectives. Chairman has offered us a lot of perspective on this election. And I want to say that this election is unique, just as Chairman said. It's unique in several sense. The NPP is seeking to break an 8, which has not been broken before. The former president is seeking to come back, which has, because he lost his mandate. And you know, he's also very energized by the fact that the US President, Mr. Donald Trump, has been re-elected. So he feels that it is time for him to also come back. But we are looking at what we have done as NPP. So we are urging everybody to go out there to vote. And if you vote, please do not stay there. Please go home. Trust the system. We, the NPP, would guard the ballot that you cast in our favor. And we believe that latest by Sunday, all of us would have cause to jubilate again. Thank you very much. May I go on the Zoom and speak to, please, IMAX. Can I speak to, is that IMAX? IMAX, if you can hear me. Adele, are you? If you are still around, I want to listen to you.
Hello. So far, well, it's been a very nice, discussion, and hopefully, our efforts in coming to us in all manners will be helpful in, our, getting a win. In this election. Yeah.
Okay. But your take on Chairman saying that if you're going out, don't go alone. Knock on your next door neighbor's door, and make sure that you go with somebody. If you have to drive them, please do. Do you agree with him?
I 100% support. His suggestion. It's really important that we all help in getting massive voting in this election in favor of NPP. So it's laudable that we go with friends, family, and whoever we think we can help in getting to the voting booth.
Before I let you go, this one last question. Do you think that the NDC is sensing that they are going to lose? That is why they are setting up their people's mind that if they lose, then the election has been rigged.
Well, I think Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I hear somebody. I hope I'm not interrupting anybody.
Please. Please, a moment. A moment. Let's try to. Okay, you can come back now.
Okay. So, what was the question again?
Okay, so the question is that, do you think that the NDC feel they're going to lose this election? That is why they keep telling people or their supporters that if they lose this election, then the election has been rigged.
Well, it's obvious that they're taking a page from what Donald Trump has been doing. I mean, everybody watches CNN and whatever goes on now, social media. So that's the feeling we have, that they just want to make the waters muddy so that they can have an excuse for their obvious loss in this election. That's where it is.
Okay, but on a lighter note, do you understand the 24-hour economy? On a lighter note.
21-hour economy?
The 24-hour economy, do you understand it? That is on a lighter note.
I don't think he did a good job in explaining what it is. So I cannot, help him in that.
Do you know that the doctor who said they were going to, they was referring to the 24-hour economy, and a certain state in China, Pudong, has been sacked from the party.
In China?
No. The man who was trying to explain the 24-hour economy by likening it to a state in Pudong in China has been sacked from the party. They said he did not consult them, and he does not speak for the party.
But that's supposed to be the president's agenda. So why would he blame it on somebody who is trying to help him? So if he didn't do a good job, the president himself has to come up and let us know what he means by that. You shouldn't blame anybody.
Yeah, the candidate himself says that the 24-hour economy is a voluntary thing, and that is not compulsory. And that if they get the opportunity to come, then they are going to roll out the policy. So it's been difficult for the NDC actually to explain.
Okay.
The last time I heard the national chairman of the party, he said that they are going to urge people to work in the night, so that the electricity is going to be cheaper, so that they are going to work. If you work in the night, then you pay less electricity bill. So I think that is a policy that has not been well thought through. It's a policy that they brought as a way to have a slogan for this election, but I think it has backfired. So thank you very much, Ajay, for talking to us. And please do stay tuned as we bring you more updates on the elections.
Very good. Okay, so Ajay Abuedu, that's my full name, is an elder, in the New York chapter of NPP.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, thank you very much, Ajay Abuedu.
You're welcome.
That you are talking to us.
You're welcome. Bye.
Okay, bye. Hi, Max. Hello. Hello. Hi, Max. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello. Yes. Can you hear us?
Hey, yes, I hear. Hello.
Okay. Please, can you tell us where you are speaking to us from?
Right now, I'm at the beach road at Tema.
Okay.
At Sakomono.
Okay. Is that where you vote?
No, I vote at Tema Central.
Tema Central. Oh, okay. Okay. Have you been there?
Yes.
Have you? Yeah, you been to your. How is the feeling like towards tomorrow?
Oh, everything is fine.
You think we're going to have a larger win margin?
Oh yes. We're gonna have at least 60%.
At least 60%.
Right.
That sounds. But we've changed our candidates 3 times between 2016 and now. We had the Honorable Kofi Brako contesting, and then we had I think is it Johannes? No, we had a new a member of parliament, a sitting member of parliament now, and then we have a new candidate who's contesting.
There's a new guy, Charles Forson.
Charles Forson, yes.
From Kofi Brako, then he went to Ninoy.
Ninoy, yes.
Charles Forson. Yeah, but that is dynamic, you know.
Okay.
So it's going to happen.
But
it's going to happen,
have you seen Ninoy on the ground working?
Ninoy, no. You know, I don't live there. I live in the US. I just came down.
Okay. I was there. I thought you were working there. I wanted to find out.
No.
I know that. I'm saying this to. I hear in the Joso, you know, our former member of parliament, Honorable Aduomi.
Okay.
Had wanted to contest the election as an independent, just as he did during the by-elections.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm told that now he's on the grounds with our candidate to ensure that we win the election. So I was trying to find out if the other candidates have also come on board.
Is it now Menu or who is just now? Is this Ajima Budo?
No. Ajima Budo is not contesting. It's one Kwabena Boateng who is after the demise of Honorable Ampontia, that's the former deputy minister.
Right.
Yeah, then we brought the first vice chairman of the Ejusu constituency, Kwabena Boateng, to contest.
Oh, it's Kwabena Boateng.
Yeah, so Kwabena Boateng is now
after John Kuma's death.
Yeah, after John Kuma, then Kwabena Boateng came.
Oh, it's not Ajima Budo.
No. Ajima Budo is the former managing director of electricity company. He is not contesting.
I thought he was running at Ejuso.
No, he didn't. Actually, he did not also go into the contest. But he is one of the people who is working very hard in the constituency.
Oh, okay.
To ensure that. And actually, he played a key role when Honorable Aduomi decided to contest the elections as an independent candidate. He was one of the key persons who mediated to get him to step down. And he's also one of the people who has gotten him to be on the ground to work for our candidate.
Okay.
So I just wanted to be sure that all our candidates are working. Yeah, Joso is one of our strongholds. Yeah, currently, yes. But you know, in Bekwai, we have an independent candidate.
Bekwai?
Yes. We have one lawyer who is contesting. I think in Ashanti region, we have a few. We have one JB Dankwa also, who is also contesting in one of the constituencies in the Ashanti region.
Subin, that JB is a bad boy.
Okay.
Yeah, JB is a bad boy. He's not going to go anywhere.
But he has very huge billboards, you know.
Yeah, the billboard won't do anything.
Anyway, I understand. So I just wanted to be sure that we have all our candidates, both former and current, working to ensure that our victory is sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah. So
I was traveling. I was coming from Kwapim North constituency all the way down. So that place, the connection was poor.
Okay, no problem. That's fine.
Right now, I'm at the beach road, heading towards the port. Yeah.
Okay. That is fine. That is fine. I hope that tomorrow we have the privilege of getting updates from you on this channel.
Right. In fact, I'm an observer.
That is fine. That makes it even better for us.
Yeah, I'm an observer.
So we'll be speaking to you, whatever you pick on the ground, so that we can also share with our viewers around the world.
Okay, right on. No problem.
Okay. Before you go, what will be your final words to the people who feel that it is not safe to go out there to go and vote?
Oh, I think that under the IGP, Jean Parry, the forces have been mobilized. There will be peace everywhere. it won't be like maybe here and there small problems by road, but as far as I know, security is on the ground, so everybody should be very, very sure that nothing is going to happen otherwise.
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
Okay.
Right.
We want you to energize our base. What message are you giving them? The NPP fraternity. We want you to
the NPP fraternity. I think last minute you got to, if you go and vote, make sure your friend or your family or any member that you know that is NPP has voted. Today I had to send about 2,000 cedis around for people to use it for transportation to go and vote.
Okay.
That's just family members who were complaining they are here and they need money to go and vote. I had to send them more. So I think that's what we got to do. Once you finish your vote, make sure your family, all the family members have voted. That's all.
Thank you very much.
Everybody can make sure 10 people have voted.
That's
all
fine.
Add up 10 and 10 and 10 and 10. That's it.
Okay. Thank you so much for your kind messages and your generous contribution towards the elections. We are so grateful. Viewers, you're welcome to the live coverage. Thank you. Viewers, you're welcome to.
Thank you very much also.
Okay.
For your Zoom conference. Welcome. Bye.
Welcome back to our studios here in Greater Accra.
Municipal in the Greater Accra region? Let's find out. The government of Ghana since 2017 has provided the municipal with 39 projects, where 35 of them have been completed and the remaining 4 under construction. In the area of education, classroom blocks have been constructed for schools in the municipal. Some of these are classroom blocks at Salvation Cluster of Schools, AI Reader School, Latebiokoshi School, among others. The Obama Cluster of Schools have also been renovated in the municipal. An ICT lab has also been constructed at Ablekuma Central Cluster of Schools. In the area of trade, market stalls have been constructed for traders in the municipal to serve as a hub for them to buy and sell.
Hello, Nana Safo.
Hello.
Nana, welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Nana, any fan out here kasa free?
Well, no, Kumasi share so, but I think that I came in late. I wanted to be part of the election observers meeting, so I think I'm late. This is not an election observers meeting, right?
No, this is a live coverage. This is a test transmission of our coverage for tomorrow's election. That's the diaspora office.
Okay, then I'll be in the polling station. I'll be in a campaign the next an hour from now, so I'll join the next.
No, we will not take much of your time. We're doing a test transmission, so we want to find out wherever you've been. What is the atmosphere like?
Okay, thank you. Mr. Kobna, this is Nana Sesa for Chicago chapter chairman.
Okay.
Currently reporting from Ishaya. So I would say so far so good. We've been door-to-door campaign. Almost 90% of the polling station. We were supposed to finish this morning, but I couldn't make it. But from where we've been so far, I should say that so far so good. Things are working on successfully for both His Excellency, the Vice President, Alhaj, Dr. Mahamadou, and the parliamentary candidate who is a sitting member of parliament, Honorable Stephen Amo. So far so good. But
okay.
If I go at my boundary too, I've been following the campaign in Kransa South, in Kransa North, Techima North, Tano North, Ahafano Southeast, Ahafano Southwest, Ahafano North, Mankranso West. In fact, mention both North and South, Bantuma constituency, all the places I've been through so far. I should say we are on the solid path, and it is all good. The feedback we've been hearing from all the constituencies, I should say that we are good, though we are not complacent, but it is okay.
Okay. Nana, you've been going around. Do you get a sense that tomorrow the people are going to go out there in their numbers and vote?
Yes. Even last night when during our campaign, we were in one of the universities, Christian University. There were numerous calls that they were asking us that they wanted to go to their various constituencies to go and vote. Some of them were going to New Edubiase. We know that the member of parliament over there is for NDC. They were willing to go Saturday morning, and we chipped in terms of financial aspect. We supported them, and I think most people are willing to go to their various constituencies to go and cast their vote on Saturday.
Okay.
Even okay, go ahead, sir.
No, I like what you're saying. So even you can continue.
The undoubted Thomas that for the past month that we've been here, that they were complaining that we are about this and economy and so on. We're not going to vote. Even getting to the end of the week, most of them, I can attest to the fact that they've changed their mind that they will go and vote. They will try His Excellency the Vice President. They will give him the opportunity, the benefit of the doubt, and they will go and vote for him. So I think most of them that they were even complaining have changed their mind. So I should say so far so good. So far so good that I said earlier on. It's together with what I've witnessed.
Okay. Ashanti region, the special voting and turnout was 94%. Volta region 56%. Does things like this make you excited?
Well, I wouldn't say excited, but I should say that that is what we'll be looking for Ashanti region. Though we're looking for 99%, by 94%, should say it's okay. But looking forward to see more of the tomorrow from the Ashanti region. As far as Volta region is concerned, I won't say much about Volta region, but focusing much on the Ashanti region, I should say we're expecting more. Like Oliver asked for more, we're expecting more over 90%, 94% for tomorrow.
Okay, Nana, before I let you go, has there been any incidents of purported violence, or have you picked any signals that some people would want to cause chaos so that people do not come out in their numbers to come and vote?
Nothing of that sort. I've been traveling back length and breadth in the Ashanti region here, to be precise, Kumasi too, but in the Ashanti region and a half. But I haven't heard any of that sort. So I think the grounds are well prepared in terms of security too. So I think we should be good to go.
Okay. Thank you very much. Your final words before you go.
Final word is we pray, we commit the election to the hands of God, that everyone should step out in their numbers and go and cast their vote massively and be free and be bold. They should forget about the intimidation. There's no intimidation. Security is well prepared. So everyone should step out and go and vote in their various constituencies. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. We're grateful. And you're welcome back
Pleasure
to our studios. Yeah, welcome back to our studios here in Greater Accra NPP headquarters, where we promise to bring you live updates from all the 276 constituencies across the country. We also promised that we're going to speak to all the people who matter so far as this election are concerned. And of course, we have demonstrated by speaking to one of the biggest chairman of chairmen who came to share his perspective on this election and the fact that the NPP is going to have a resounding victory. Please stay tuned. We will go for a spot of music. We'll come back. You were saying that.
2017, the government of Ghana has provided the Ada East District with 43 projects, where 36 of them being complete and the remaining 7 under construction. In education, several classroom blocks have been constructed for schools in the district. Some of these are classroom blocks at Amlapo JHS, Adafwa DA School, and Atotokope School, amongst others. CHIPS compounds have been constructed in the district to provide residents with rapid healthcare services. The recovery ward at Adafwa Hospital has also been rehabilitated. Under the One District, One Factory initiative, a salt processing factory has been constructed at Midye to provide employment opportunities to the residents. A 40-number market store has been constructed at Adafwa to serve as a hub for local traders to buy and sell their goods. A business resource center has also been constructed at Atotokope for business owners in the district. A police station has been constructed at Atotokope, as well as a police post at Big Ada to enforce law and order in the district. An NHIS office has also been constructed at Atotokope for residents. 2 premise fuel automation has been provided in the district to help ensure fair and transparent distribution of fuel to all fishermen. New accommodations have been provided for public workers in the district. Clean and potable drinking water have been provided to residents through the installation of boreholes in the district. These and many more are the achievements of the government of Ghana in the Ada East District. To know more, kindly visit our website, performancetracker.gov.gh. Do not forget to like, share, and follow this channel. Once again, be reminded that since 2017, the government of Ghana has provided the Ada East District with 43 projects, where 36 of them has been completed, and the remaining 7 still under construction. Thank you for watching.